What it is, yo, what it is, your boy Mike Sears, Speaking Clout Podcast. Continuing my journey down the discography of the Demented Duo, known as Twiztid. Last time I was here, 3, 4 weeks ago, almost a month. Fucking Man's Myth and Mutant. I did not enjoy reviewing Mutant. Did not enjoy revisiting Mutant. Man's Myth is definitely the better record. And now we're in 2007, Independence Day. So I like this much better than Mutant. Even though I like Man's Myth. But 2007 was a very interesting year for Psychopathic Records, man. We had The Tempest, which I did not fucking like. I did not like The Calm either. Like, ICP was on a slippery fucking slope of whackness to me. They were just fucking... I wasn't fucking with it, you know what I mean? I like about 3 to 4 songs on the whole Tempest record. You know what I mean? I'm not a big fan of that record at all. And the Eye of the Storm EP, I think that was like, what was that, 08? I can't fucking remember. Maybe 07 too, I think. But, man, I just didn't like that shit at all. Did not like that shit at all. But we had Breaths of Fresh Air. Because one of my favorite Psychopathic Records albums dropped in 2007. I'm talking about Blaze It at Homie, man. Clockwork Gray. Love that album. Great album. In my top 3 Blaze albums, period. Amazing record. Then we get another one of my favorite albums. Psychopathic Ride is Duck the Fuck Down. Technically on Joe and Joey Records, but come on, it's a Psychopathic Records product. Let's keep it 1,000. They just do that shit so they won't get copyright and all that bullshit. They're spitting on industry beats, you know what I mean? But yeah, that album's amazing. That's 2007. And then we get the follow-up to Twiztid's, Mutant album, Man's Myth and Mutant albums. Independence Day, 2007. In 2006, we got Jimmy Madrox's Fatso, Jamie's solo album. I fucking love that album. I like that better than Mono's Chainsmoker. I like Chainsmoker, but Fatso is amazing to me. I really love that album. Tearjerker, that shit is just, hits home. Amazing song. Fatso Earth 2, that was dope too. The kind of a remix album of Fatso. Like, it's amazing. I love that album. And Jamie had the better solo out the two in my opinion. But Chainsmoker's dope. But we get to Independence Day, man, 2007. I like the face paint of this era. Very dope. They used to rock the bulletproof vest and shit. Very dope. Went on a Toxic Terror tour. Man, missed that tour. Pissed about that. Did not get the Toxic Terror EP. I need to scoop that up. I seen that for a good price online too. I need to get on that and get that. I don't got no toy EPs. Damn near. I don't got End of Days. And I went to that fucking show. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck it was. I think I just didn't bother to fucking go to the merch booth or some shit like that. You know what I mean? But I had one of my homegirls try to pick me up a copy, aka one of my fuck buddies as well, when she went to her show and they didn't have it or whatever the fuck. I think the bitch was just stupid, But I was back in 2009. Very interesting time of my life, tell you that much. But yeah, Independence Day, man. We should get to it right now. 2007. We get the first track, Welcome Home. Man. We get some rock guitars and some back and forth rhyming by Jamie and Mono. Mono kills it in my opinion. I love when Jamie says, we've been replicated and imitated and even hated for the fact that our face is painted. That shit's dope. Like, Jamie and Paul can rhyme their asses off, but, hip-hop, the regular hip-hop heads, the industry, will just shun them due to their look and their affiliation with the Insane Clown Posse. That's all that is, in my personal opinion. But it's an okay track, decent. Not one of my favorite tracks on the album. It's dope though. It's dope. Like I said, I thought Jamie came correct on his verse, man. Good track. Welcome Home. It's okay. Then we get Monster. Man. One of my favorite tracks on the album. That nigga Mono said, "Fuck you when your platinum chains. I'd rather rip your what do you say? Rip out your intestines and wear it on my neck just the same." Fire. I think Mono killed that shit. Jamie went hard too. Very dope track. Although I don't like the middle of the track when Jamie is singing. I don't like that. But, the rhyming, fire. Especially Mono. Fuck you when your platinum chains. I'd rather rip out your intestines and wear it on my neck just the same. That shit is fire to me. Fire. So that's the track Monster. Next, we get one of my favorites on the album. A standout for me for sure. Sex, Drugs, Money, and Murder featuring Dayton Family. Shit goes dumb hard. Jamie has a real dope verse. Love that verse. I fucked this one bitch raw like Pono Flicks. She was working my dick like that shit was a joystick. Fire. But my favorite verse is from Shoestring. Shoestring of Dayton Family. Dude called out Body. Bodied that shit. Bootleg came correct as well. Bootleg is actually my favorite member of DF. But Shoestring annihilated that shit. So fucking gully, yo. Shoestring's gullier than a motherfucker, man. He kills it, man. Banger. This track is super dope. Sex, Drugs, Money, and Murder. I like it, but I don't like the remix. I think it's off Toxic Terror. Who was on there? Boondocks and Blaze? Boondocks and Violent J. I can't even remember. I hear that EP in years. But this version's much better to me. I like it much better. Then we get Hurt Someone, featuring two of my favorite artists of all time. One's a group, one's a solo artist. MC/producer DJ Quick and the Dog Pound, man. Hurt Someone, this is fucking amazing. Dope track. Quick just flexing his skills on here. Jamie follows up with a dope verse. Mono was so dope. Nigga said, "You ain't even worth a download. We come with 6 different covers. You ain't even got a barcode?" Like, that shit is hard, son. That shit is so hard. I love that line. Monoxide is dope as fuck, man. Love it. That shit was hard, yo. The Dazzle Corrupt definitely came correct. Dope track, man. I fucks with it. I really like this track. DJ Quick be one of my favorite rappers ever, man. Absolutely. Huge DJ Quick fan. Then we get Just Like Me. Twiztid speaking on the hate they get. Some jealous motherfuckers hating. Reminds me of these fake ass juggalo rappers that, plagued the MySpace era. Dope joint for sure. Like, I didn't even want MySpace, to be honest. I started being active in MySpace in 2009. And that was like almost 2 years later to be dead. You know what I mean? But fucking, my girl made me, at the time, my girlfriend Tasha, she made me a MySpace page. And I would go in there from time to time. You know what I mean? And that's when my shit got flooded with, like, these juggalo rappers in my inbox, yo. And every nigga sound like Jamie, yo. With the voice and all that, it was terrible, yo. Trash. I swear to God, I almost beat this nigga's ass at the Tombstone Territory with Boondocks and Blaze. The nigga was like, I'm trying to talk to my chick, and this nigga just all up my ass about his demo. I told him, I was like, yo, I will frisbee your shit, dog. Like, dead ass. It was terrible back then. Terrible, yo. Now we get one of my favorite Twiztid songs of all time. Bust Your Head Open, featuring Blazy Dead Homie. Like I said, one of my favorite Twiztid joints ever. So dope. They all catch bodies on here. Beantown Fitted, Turn to the Back. Oh my god. The black Twiztid embroidered up on the back. Absolute fire. Blaze killed it. Mono, man. Jesus. Such a dope track. Jamie killed it. Amazing, amazing track. Bust your head open, man. Featuring Blaze, you did, homie. I love that track. Then we followed the track up with Feel Me, featuring the ROC. Monos hits it off with some dope shit. Jamie's verse is dope as fuck. Talks on parents blaming everything on drugs and music. He says like drugs and rock and roll, and parents blaming it on that. The ROC kills it. Dude said, yo, dude's face is more screwed up than Seal. Like, that's a fire line. You know Seal. Look it up, yo. That's just a clever line right there. That shit's fire, man. Love that track. Then we get Raw Deal, the Juggalo song. Let me tell you this right here, man. As a Juggalo of 22 years, this shit hits me, man. When I was bumping this earlier for the review, it's just a straight Juggalo anthem, a banger. Shit makes me feel good like a motherfucker. And all the people who hate on Twiztid knows deep down inside they feel every fucking lyric on this track. Absolutely love this song. A classic song. A Juggalo anthem. You know what I mean? And all the ninjas that hate on Twiztid now are all pro-psychopathic. All about Violent J and shit like that. Which I am too, right? But I also love Twiztid and M&E. To me, is killing it right now. Like, Allah Zulu is the epitome of the wicked shit to me right now. I'm not going to hate on them because what label they're on. I have no problem with them any. And the ones that hate Twiztid so fucking much, they're fronting about music. Because they know deep down inside, that track means a lot to them. You know what I mean? They know it. Like, how can you not love the lyrics in that record? It describes us perfectly. Amazing shit. Love that shit so much. Dope track. Raw Deal, the Juggalo song. Cemented as one of my favorite Twiztid tracks of all time. Now we get How I Live, my bad. My writing's fucked up in this fucking book. How I Live featuring Proof. Man. How I Live. To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the song. To be 100% honest. Jamie and Mono talking about the influence on young juggalos. Proof's first verse was okay, decent. Proof's second verse was much better. Decent track. And I'm a big Proof fan. He's my favorite member of D12. And he's dope as fuck. But I don't know. This track is okay. And this was big, yo. This was big because everyone knows the beef between fucking ICP. Well, fuck it. Let's just say Psychopathic Records and Eminem and his camp been going on for almost a decade around that time. It started in 1999. You know what I mean? Almost 10 years around this time. So, they squashed it over a fucking bowling game. Proof set that all up. And they did this track. Proof passed away in 2006, though. So that was recorded in 2006, more than likely. Of course it was. And it's a decent track for what it is. I'm not the biggest fan of How I Live, to be 100% honest. You know what I mean? Then we get my favorite featuring DJ Clay. Jamie talking about his first time smoking and shit. A weed song, basically. DJ Clay came through with a decent verse, I guess. Okay song. Not one of my favorites. Monoxide had my favorite verse on that shit, though. Definitely. Then we get Weak Shits Out featuring Head PE. I think it's just Jared, to be honest. I've Head PE. Madrax had a dope verse on here talking about, deading all the weak shit. Jared had my favorite verse on here, though. For real, he did. This Fall Out Boy, which was dope because I hate that fucking band. It's fucking atrocious, but With me and Head PE is I'm not the biggest Head PE fan. Talking meaning like I don't know everything they put out. I listen to a total of like maybe 4 albums from Head PE. My favorite being Broke. I was bumping that before they were even down with Juggalos. That came out in 2000. I got it like around the same time. I heard Bartender on the radio. My local radio station WAAF. They also had a fucking show that would come on at 3 a.m. Saturdays. Gotta catch that bitch on the Spanish channel, and I was up around that time to check it. That's how I got introduced to Slipknot and System of a Down and Static X, among other bands. But that's when I heard Head PE, and the album Broke is a fucking classic. I adore that record. Love that album, so that's what me and Head PE and Jared had a dope verse. Dope shit, yo. Now we get one of the worst songs on the album, Wet Dreams, featuring Bizarre of D12. Another breakthrough, you know, the beefing with D12. Insane Clown Posse was mostly like with Eminem and shit. And Twiztid was in the mix too, but it's a sex song that I'm not crazy about whatsoever. It's not that good at all, in my opinion. Bizarre is absolute trash. Can't fucking stand Bizarre, of course. Not a fan of this track at all. Whatsoever. Can do without it big time. Don't like that at all. Breath of fresh air now. Man, oh man, do I love this song. Absolutely love this track. Bury 'Em All featuring Tech 9, Chris Calico, and Potluck. This is when Psychopathic Records, Strange Music, and Suburban Noise was running shit for a couple of fucking years, you know what I mean? Absolute banger. Love Tech's verse. Chris Calico was amazing on here too. Dude is he's just incredible. You know what I mean? The singing, all that shit is fire. Monoxide drops a dope ass verse. Jamie comes through on that like some double time spitting shit, chopping it up a little bit. Potluck killed it too. Fucking Underrated was so dope. My favorite member of Potluck. Potluck is the only. I don't want to say only because the Coconosha was on there. Saigon of all people was on there. Saigon was on there. A nigga that I've been watching just to smack DVDs was on like a Juggalo label. You know what I mean? Suburban Noise, you know. I'm just not a Cottonmouth Kings fan at all. I'm not. I don't want to hate on KMK completely. I'll be honest. I only heard like fucking 1-2 albums, but I just don't like what I heard at all. And I seen them live so many fucking times because of opening acts they were and shit like that. But not a big fan. But Potluck is dope as fuck. You know, Pipe Dreams was a dope album. Then we close out the record with Munch's Ball, featuring Insane Clown Posse. Dope concept. Just going to a ball where a bunch of fucking munches and ghouls partying and shit. I love Jay and Mono's verses. Shaggy talked about busting out the sea walking and shit. And definitely a good track. You know what I mean, overall. So, that's Twiztid Independence Day, released in 2007. And I gotta find the production. I didn't even got the booklet on me or nothing like that. Let's just look this up real quick. Well, you know, speaking Clout does it, I give it the rating and all that. And my top 3 tracks. So we're gonna go with top 3 tracks. We're gonna go with has to be Sex, Drugs, Money, and Murder. And followed by Raw Deal, the Juggalo song. And then that would have to go with I would say Monster, but I don't like the middle of Monster. So it would be Sex, Drugs, Money, and Murder, Raw Deal, the Juggalo song, and Bust Your Head Open. Absolutely. I want to say Hurt Someone, but fucking, you know, I gotta go with those 3. Those are like amazing songs. Some of my favorite Twiztid songs of all time, to be honest. But yeah, Independence Day is not really liked by a lot of Juggalos. I know that. I know not many like it. You know what I mean? My uncle happens to be a big fan of this album. He loves this record. You know, for me, it's definitely not one of my favorites, but it's not bad at all, you know. And the production on here, it fuck, man. Gotta go on what, fucking Discogs to find this? On Wikipedia, they can't even find the fucking production credits. But, Yeah, man. Fuck it. I don't know what the production is. Maybe someone in the comments can help me with the production on this. I don't fucking know. I know maybe Fritz did some work on here. I don't know, to be honest. But 14 tracks. I gave you my top three: Sex, Drugs, Money, Murder, Bust Your Head Open, and Raw Deal, the Juggalo song. I'm gonna give this record 3 mics and a half, 3.5 mics. I was thinking of four, but a four is like almost classic. I can't give it a four. I'll definitely give it 3.5 mics. There's one song on here I don't like whatsoever, and that's this track with Bizarre, The Wet Dreams. There's parts of songs I don't like the Monster when Jamie's singing. I don't like that much. You know, yeah, not a big fan. Even the fucking How I Live with Proof. You know, that's like fucking. I wasn't a big fan of that, to be honest, which is surprising to some maybe, but hey, you know. But yeah, man, 3.5 mics. I think it's a fair rating for this record. You know, Independence Day. Fucking, decent Twiztid offering. When I see y'all motherfuckers next time, when I go down to the Demented Duo's discography, I'll be doing one of my favorite albums they ever done. Wish I could kill every day, y'all. Wicked. So, that being said, whoop whoop to my motherfucking juggalos out there. The gathering just passed. Hope y'all enjoyed your motherfucking selves. Pretty sure y'all did. All kind of drugs and shit like that. I'm pretty sure y'all fucking lived it up. But I gotta go back, man. I want to make sure I have an RV. I want a fucking RV, yo. Seriously, I can't take the heat, my nigga. I can't. I get sick. Like, literally, like this summer, yo, when I go to my grandma's house to take care of my grandmother, she didn't have an AC. I bought her one, yo. I was like, fuck this. I got too fucking sick over there. I get sick in the heat bad, so. It is what it is. I'm done. Shout out to all my juggalos out there. When I see y'all next time, it be wicked. So, peace, and have a good one.